Hello and welcome to my Devil May Cry 5 Hell in Hell Nero S-Rank guide. This is mission 2, Qliphoth. This mission is also pretty lenient when it comes to style points. Whatever style points you may lack from the mandatory fights, you can easily make up for them on the Goliath boss fight. This mission also introduces the Death Scissors on Hell in Hell. So first up is a fight against some Impusas, Caninas and Death Scissors. And the baseline for the Death Scissor is you jump, caliber towards them, do a slash or two, jump cancel off them to reset the caliber, and then you throw a roulette spin in between the slashes, and then you just wait for them to counter attack, and then you gerbera away and caliber back and repeat. And you can also use the pay line to close the distance, which I'm gonna do here quite a lot. But first up here is just some Impusas, and now the Death Scissor spawned and I wire snatched her by mistake. So I'm gonna make a big mistake now and take a hit. As you saw there, I gerbera right into her attack. She caught me off guard there a bit, but I'm just gonna have to focus a little bit more from now on. So not the end of the world. But I want to clear out the Impusas here, so I can focus on the Death Scissor. Because the lock-on system in this game can be a bit finicky from time to time. You lock onto everything but the thing you want to lock onto. But as you see here now, I'm doing the baseline for the Death Scissor, and I got her out of the way pretty quickly. It may look a bit complicated or fancy, the baseline for the Death Scissor, but it really isn't. You just do two slashes and then you jump cancel, and then you throw in a roulette spin, and then you close the distance with the caliber or the pay line, and repeat. And always anticipate that after you've done a few attacks to the Death Scissor, they will counter attack, and then you just gerbera away and caliber back. But here is just the baseline against the Caninas. I want to get rid of them also before I engage the Death Scissors here. Alright, so as you saw there, I closed the distance with the caliber. She counter-attacked, and I just gerbera away, like you're seeing here now again. And then I closed the distance with the pay line there. But I failed the jump cancel, so I have to jump back up by doing a caliber. And now I'm just doing the baseline again. So you see here, I make sure I get the jump cancel off, so I have all the moves to close the distance with. And there I managed to do a critical hit. I broke her guard. That happens from time to time, but... And I failed the jump cancel with the pay line yet again, but... I got up to a triple S. The baseline for the Death Scissors is also very consistent. You will get double S's and triple S's from doing it, but... You don't need to get triple S ranks on Hell in Hell. As long as you actually fight the bosses. Fighting the bosses nets a lot of style points. But as you saw there, now I have 5,830 style points from getting a triple S. So I'm off to a good start. Next up is a fight against Hell Antenora and two Caninas in a pretty tight space. But we got a baseline established for the Antenora, so it shouldn't give us any problems. And as you just saw, I skipped the optional fights. The only mission that we will do the optional fights is on mission 8, because of the bogus ranking system in this game. Or at least on that mission. So the baseline for the Antenora is launch them, jump, activate Devil Trigger, grab them. When they bounce back up, you shoot the gun and jump cancel in between each shot until the charges run out, and then you do a roulette spin. But I kind of failed the timing there, so... But I got it down with another charge shot, so... And now it's just a baseline against the remaining caninas. And that set me back a bit with the stall points, but as I already mentioned, you don't need to worry about stall points on this mission, as long as you actually fight Goliath and don't jump around and just shoot him. And here we're gonna do the multiple enemies baseline. As you're seeing here, I gerbera into a group of them and activate Devil Trigger. And then it's just doing the baseline to rank up some stall points. And here I try to do the other multiple enemies baseline, which is a streak into Devil Trigger cancel, into launch or maximum bet, but the lock-on system was a little bit finicky there, so I only hit one enemy with the streak. And that got me 100 stall points. So you see, you don't get that much increase in stall points when you get triple S's. It's pretty arbitrary, and this game is based on individual parameters and values for each fight. So on some fights you can play like absolute crap and get a lot of stall points, and in other fights you can play like your life depended on it and land below what you need. But here I'm gonna show off the baseline against the Antinora, and I'm not gonna fail it this time. So as you saw there, I launched him, jump, Devil Trigger cancel, jump again, grab him, and then when he bounces back up I shoot and jump cancel in between each shot until the charges run out, and then I do a roulette spin, as you're seeing here now again. And there's the roulette spin, and that kills them in one cycle. And the baseline for Goliath is you caliber towards him, do a few slashes, jump cancel off him, and then when he retaliates you gerbera away and shoot to stay in the air. And then when he has finished his attacking pattern you caliber back towards him and repeat. It's the same as for the Death Scissors for the most part. You're seeing here now. Caliber towards him, do a few attacks, make sure I jump cancel off him. Now he starts attacking, so he's shooting, but I failed the jump cancel there, so I didn't caliber, but I jumped towards him. Now he's attacking, he finished attacking, so I caliber towards him, and I make a mistake here and take a hit. I was too late with the gerbera, so as soon as you see him start attacking, you should gerbera away and not do what I did there and play risky. You're gonna see it better here now, for I'm not gonna take a hit from now on, because if I take a hit now I get the penalty bonus multiplier, or the penalty mutator I mean. So he's attacking, I gerbera away, shoot to stay in the air. There he finished attacking, the caliber towards him. Again, he's attacking, I gerbera away. Try to stay close to him. Just shoot to stay in the air while he's doing his attacks. And when he does his vacuum, you can stay to his side, like I'm doing here now, and just land 3 attacks on him. As you're seeing here now. And I try to get behind him there, but I get stuck in the wall, and I get sucked in. But I just I just break the Devil Breaker, and it cancels out the vacuum. So if you get sucked in, just make sure you have an extra Devil Breaker or 2 to break, and that attack won't be a problem. Now it's just back to the baseline. And he's stunned now, so I'm doing a showdown on him to do a lot of damage and juice up some style points. Then it's just back to the baseline. And he's charging up now, so I gerbera away. You should gerbera 2 or 3 times to get out of the range. Then I close the distance there a bit with the gerbera and caliber. And then it's just back into the baseline. And he's almost a goner. This method is very effective as long as you gerbera immediately when he starts doing his attacks, and not to try to play fancy like I tried to do there. So as soon as you see him do his attacks, you gerbera away. You shoot to stay in the air and caliber back.